Alright, what's up guys? Tactical Pickle here, and this is my fourth time trying to record gameplay for this. So far it doesn't seem like Battlegrounds likes to function very well with OBS Studios. Is what I usually use to do the recording my gameplay footage. So right now we're gonna try Shadowplay, excuse me, and give it a go. So here we are. I'm gonna give PLAYERUNKNOWN'S BATTLEGROUNDS a shot. So far I've played a couple games. My most recent one, I had a lot of fun. Made it to the last 10 players, and I think I was number 5 to die. Had 2 kills. I was dumb. I was sitting on the side of the building. Sniper was able to headshot me and kill me. So, pretty exciting. I wish I could have been able to put up a first impressions video. But, you know, it is what it is. This is all learning, and, you know, this is an early access game, as you can see down here. It's only been out a couple days, so there's definitely bugs. It's not super well optimized, but my settings currently is full screen, running at 1080p. All my graphical settings are set to ultra. It did that by default. Motion blur is off. I don't like motion blur, so I go ahead and I'm gonna leave that off. And so far the game's been running fairly well. I have an average about 60 frames. I don't have any real slowdowns that I've noticed, so it's very playable in its current state, at least for me. I currently have a Core i5 6600K. It's overclocked to 4.1. It's just a very basic overclock. And I got a GTX 1070. One issue I did run into when I was playing, the game did crash and I was met with a memory error. It said that the game exceeded my current memory amount, I guess, for VRAM. And I have the GTX 1070, which has 6 gigs or 8 gigs of VRAM. I'm pretty sure it's 8 gigs of VRAM. And there's no way this game should be surpassing that. So my guess is there might have been a memory leak and it just caused it to bleed out my VRAM and fill it. So I got a crash, corrupted that footage that I had recorded, and you know, it is what it is. Hopefully, you know, I was using OBS Studio at that time, and this is Shadowplay. Hopefully this does better. For some reason I couldn't record the menus in it. It would record 1 frame and then that was it. I could still hear the audio and everything, but it would freeze on 1 frame inside the video. So hopefully we have better luck, so let's go ahead and jump in. Alright, so we're matchmaking. There's tons of players on the NA server. There's quite a few different servers that you can choose depending on your location. North America, you know, Asia, Europe, you know, all those other places. So, but I'm sticking to North America because that's where I'm at. This is a little loading area, so first everybody will load up into this little loading zone. As you can see, they're all popping in here. It freezes right here and then it pops in. 45 seconds till the game starts. So there's weapons all on this table if you want to come over here and grab one and, you know, try it out. It's a little laggy in this area as, you know, everybody's in this dense little spot and can't really grab anything. So there is this bunker over here. You don't take any damage. This is all just a little farting around thing. As you can see, this guy here, he already grabbed the gun down here, so I mean, we can see if there's something, but it doesn't look like it. Yeah, all these guys are already popping in and out, so no, we're locked. We're locked out. Alright, so we got 99 players. Starts in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we all start in the jump ship or a drop ship. So we still got, alright, so it ended up being 97 players that actually made it in the game. So everybody starts in here, and as soon as it tells you, at one point it'll tell you you can parachute out. You press the F key and you can parachute out. But I don't recommend it if you're just starting out. Yeah, eject, because you see all these players are like immediately bailing out. So you're going to run into people pretty quickly. And if you're starting out, that's not what you want to do, because you get killed very fast. So I usually like to wait near the end. You'll slowly start to see less and less people parachuting out. Depending on how many people you want around you, you know, parachute out when you feel safe. Like right now, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oop, got a little bit of lag. I'm going to push forward to try and get as far in the north direction as I can go. Maybe hit this little town here. Alright, so you can't free look while you're parachuting. So you don't have to worry about forgetting to hit the parachute and like dive bombing straight into the ground. It'll automatically deploy your parachute once you hit a certain level. So let's see. I want to look around and see if there's other players, but I also want to get down to the ground as soon as possible. Alright, so there's a guy parachuting there. So he might be heading over those northeastern buildings, so I'm going to try my best to get into a building right here and get loaded up. Alright, so he already hit the ground. Alright, so we got a little bit of distance. I didn't see anybody else. So let's get in here. There's probably going to be a pistol. Alright, let's get in. Yep, pistol. See, F, equip it, and what you want to do is pick up the ammo. It usually has ammo by any gun that you come across. You immediately have to reload. So, equip the helmet, compensator. Now we need a backpack. Here we go. Good. 45 ammo. Let's see, quick draw mag. I'll pick that up since I have a backpack. Let's see, so we got a 9mm. I'm going to stick with the 45. Probably does more damage. It does in real life. 45 is definitely a larger bullet than a 9mm, so hopefully that carries across. Alright, so we got nothing out here. Alright, so... Okay, we got some pants. I don't know what those are good for. Probably just a cosmetic item. Nothing else in here. So one thing to do note, when I was playing earlier, aiming down sights, they don't really tell you how to do it, because, you know, everybody's pretty standard. You think you hold the right mouse button. Well, as you can see, you get this over-the-shoulder kind of aim-in view, which is kind of helpful, but, you know, you want precision aiming if you're, you know, trying to take somebody out at a fairly far distance, and they don't tell you how to actually aim down sights. So I had to do a quick search and find out that you actually just press the mouse button once and you'll aim down sights. People said double click, but that obviously seems to just cycle. Tactical stock, energy drinks, those are good. They you drink it and it'll slowly heal you over time, which is helpful. Alright. Especially if you're, you know, busy. Let's pick up some 45 ammo. Another helmet. Another thing you gotta pay attention to is, so we got a quick draw mag. Smoke. Alright. Alright, so I hear a buggy. Alright, so where are you? Alright, so he's gone. Oh. Okay, so I don't want to try to engage anybody until I have something that isn't a pistol. Let's go ahead and reload. So let's go ahead and check this. I'm hoping I can find something better than what I got right now. Let's see, what do we got? Boots. Let's just switch to those. Bandages. Those will heal you a little bit of life. First aid kit will heal you a lot. Nice holographic. You can put that on an assault rifle, which hopefully I get very soon. So that sound is actually dropship. They parachute items into a crate, which, oh yes, AKM, one of the best guns that you can get. Best assault rifles. Ooh, with a ×4, which is what I wanted. Quick draw mag, quick draw pistol. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and switch over to the AK. Yeah. Oh, message. All right, so ×4 scope, right click, automatically equips it. Let's see, I got a quick draw magazine for the AK, so might as well put that on. Holographic. All right, so we reloaded, we're good to go. Aim down sight, that's pretty sweet. And if you're up close and personal, all you have to do is hold the button versus, you know, toggling the aim. So we're in decent shape right now. 5.56. Ooh, that's what we want. Actually, I don't know if that'll work on our gun here. Oh yeah, it will. So we're now gonna have 40 rounds, which is very nice. Painkillers, choke. So what are we looking at? All right, so we're already in the playable area. We're deep in the play area, so we should be fairly good location-wise. So I'm not super stressed about that. Nothing in here. It's just I need to pay more attention to my surroundings and watch out for other players. Granted, we were... Ooh, police vest. Protection. Nice. Okay. And we're going to pick up the SK. Alright, so let's go ahead. Whoop. 2. I'm going to reload that. Okay. Swap weapons. Okay. Let's come over to this house here. So far we're sitting pretty good. 57 players left alive. Pick up some bandages. Alright. So I've been having issues with my video, so I went ahead and just recorded a video there, or saved it, just so I don't run into any issues. Hopefully we are, hopefully Shadowplay does a little bit better job recording. Alright, so as you can see, we're down to 52 players already. I've only seen 2 people. Might have been the same guy. He might have got that vehicle. So, let's sit by this tree real quick. Check out the map. So we're right here. Play area is this big white circle, so we're pretty good. I'm going to head north and kind of maybe get into this area here, because that seems to be a trend of where they place the map. Or, I don't think they center it up. They do it kind of off-center. So, but if you get towards the center of the circle, it's easier to kind of make your way over to the different area locations depending on where they're closing off the circle. So, I mean, if you can get as close as you can to the, you know, the ending play area, the better off you'll be, because you're not going to be running through these big open areas when more players are going to be trying to make their way to that area. so less chance of you getting picked off while you're running across. As you can see, we're down to 48 already. So we're just trying to see, what do we got? We got an M16. Let's see. Better fire rate, less damage. Yeah, so we're gonna stick with our gun. Shitty backpack. So we have a fair bit of ammo, not a lot. I basically have 2 extra clips in reserve. Let's see, gas mask, stun gun, quick draw mag. I already have the quick draw, so not quite sure what the coats are good for, aside from making me look pretty spiffy. But there's ghillie suits, all sorts of different clothing that you can come across that might help you blend in or stand out if you want to be one of those people to add insult to injury by standing out like a sore thumb and murdering people. So quick draw mag pistol. I prefer an extended mag for my pistol. Flash hider for SMG. I'm not rocking an SMG, so I'm not gonna waste my time. Or inventory space, machete. Oof. Can you imagine? Oh, shit. Let's see. We got a baseball cap, 9mm ammo, UMP, which is, from what I heard, one of the worst guns in the game, SMG-wise. I guess they want to buff the ammo on, or buff the damage on it because it's really underwhelming right now. So, ooh, Scar. What's that like? Oh, never mind. So we'll take the ammo. Okay, I don't think it's obviously not going to transition to the AK, but you know, less ammo for somebody to come across if they're in this area. Oh shit. We hear somebody. Oop. Alright, we're gonna turn tail and run. Maybe get a better vantage point on him. Come on, let's get up this hill. Oh no. Well, I got killed. Made it to 36, didn't get any kills, but all in all, a whole lot of fun. So let's see. Doesn't give you an option to spectate, which kind of sucks, but you just hit exit the lobby and that's pretty much it. Yeah, you exit the match. What else are you gonna do? So, all in all, it's so far it's been a really fun game. I would definitely recommend it to anybody that likes shooters. It's intense, that's for sure. If you don't suck at aiming, might have been able to kill that guy. I had the advantage on him in the beginning, but my aim sucks. I'm still getting used to this, but all in all, been a lot of fun. The developer seems like they're gonna support this game a lot. They have 3 tiers of what they planned on releasing patch-wise. So they have daily, weekly, and then could be monthly or quarterly. I don't remember exactly, but they plan on doing optimizations to the server daily, best they can, to try and improve the performance. I heard that they're gonna try boosting the overall performance by the middle of April, which is nice. And they're already working on another map, so you're not playing in this one, though it's a fairly large map, and you should take you a little while to see everything. Granted, a lot of the assets are the same, so it's not gonna be a whole lot of difference, but it's still fun. Gunplay, a lot of fun to the guns feel really good. There's a lot of different attachments and stuff that you can come across in combinations, you know, depending on your playstyle. There's sniper rifles. I've seen a ghillie suit that you can get and try to go for a more stealthy approach. The sound is a little off. I don't know if this recording I was able to talk about it, but it's a little tough to hear exactly where gunshots are coming from because the sound is a little messed up, at least in that aspect. So if you're using a surround sound headset like I am, it can kind of trick you. Other than that, it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's very well supported. There's a lot of players. I believe it said that there was about 60,000 players on when I looked, which is quite a bit of players for a early access game. And I'm sure that number is just going to grow because this game's a lot of fun. I mean, it's intense. The first game I played, I died in a minute and a half. Second game, you know, it flopped on me, so I had to exit out of it. My third game made it down to the last 10 players. Well, technically last 5 because I was number 5 to die, which is kind of cool. I got 2 kills in there. This one didn't do as great. You know, obviously I died fairly quickly, you know, but each game, you know, it's gonna feel different because you're coming across different items and weapons every time. You're not always gonna get the same setup. You know, some games you might get a really crappy roll, only have really crappy guns. Other ones you might come across the best gear in the game and just be able to slaughter people. So all in all, I like that randomization. The plane, when it starts out in the beginning, doesn't always go the same direction. It changes, so you can always end up on a different place on the map. You know, depending on how comfortable you are parachuting out at a certain time. All in all, yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I definitely recommend anybody pick this up. You know, if you got a decent computer that can run it. I mean, even playing it on low, it might be a lot of fun. I haven't had a chance to compare the difference in the graphical settings. I mean, it runs good on ultra for me. So, I mean, there's no real reason for me to drop the settings. So, I might try and do a little comparison video for that. I don't know. But if you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. I got tons of other videos coming out over, you know, the next couple weeks. I got my loot box coming. Hopefully I'll get Humble Bundle subscribed here soon. I want to check out the Witness. That looks like a lot of fun. I want to compare that to Uber Crate. You know, that service so far has just been shit. I got a couple videos on that if you guys want to check it out. You can follow me on Twitter at Tactical Pickle. And as always, guys, take it easy.